What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Loop Hero. Picking up where we left off last time, we managed to gather a lot of resources and face the Lich. In the last episode, I don't think, unlocked any new cards, that's for sure. I liked our card composition. I don't honestly... No, you know what? The Blood Grove worked well for us. I think I have a bit of a better understanding today how this works, and we are going to make use of that today. I think what I want to do is spread out the grove and put the blood groves near the groves and have other things like vampires, goblins, whatever spawn near that. That way we can get the benefits of the roots, I guess. You know, killing the enemies once they have less than 15% HP. I get that now. Makes a little bit more sense to me why you would take that particular card. And we're going to continue on. We're going to try to fight the Lich once again. I don't really doubt that we'll get a chance to fight the Lich, but whether or not we can beat the Lich is a whole different thing. I think I said this at the end of yesterday's episode, but I am not so sure. You know what, this is probably a great... any of these is probably a great spot. Let's put it there. For the lantern, to reduce the amount of enemies. I said this at the end of the last episode. I don't know if we can easily beat the Lich without the use of all of these other items that we probably will have access to in the full release of the game. But we're still going to try. Triple Meadow right off the bat. I'm going to build in this way in case I get like a treasury. And I can't build one of these quite yet. So we'll just hold on to the Blood Grove until we have access to some different cards. Alright, and we can get our first bit of mountain terrain here. And cemetery, you know what? I'll put a cemetery here. And I'll put another one there. They're not going to spawn for a few days. Alright, double grove. So I'm going to put a grove here. And a blood grove there. And I'm going to put a grove here. Maybe I can get another lantern here. Maybe another blood grove there. Definitely get this shield up before we take unnecessary damage. Once again, being very careful near the edge of the map so that my recording doesn't mess up. Man, lots of meadows. I'm going to keep working as if I'm going to get a treasury at some point. Or whatever it is that it's called. I don't quite remember. That way I can build around it. And we're going to start trying to make our first mountain. And here we go all the way to the end. And we're going to fully heal. Here we go. Could use some more items though. I would like to build maybe the blacksmith today, but I think it's much more likely that we get to the herbalist. Okay. We have a sword that doubles our DPS. And a vampire mansion. Tempted to put it here. I don't hate fighting the vampires. Just gotta keep in mind they give vampirism to whatever else you let them give vampirism to. I'm gonna put one on the outside here. Might have been good to try and get a vampire in this fight just for whatever good gear it might have given me. But there we go. We'll keep building along the edge there. We're losing out a little bit of efficiency on our daily heal, but it's not that relevant, I don't think, in the beginning. Get the armor. And a level 3 sword, way better. Keep the resources out so I can see what I'm dealing with. And we did get another road lantern, which I was counting on. So let's switch to planning mode here. I'm going to put that there. Alright, fight our first skelly boy. And a level 3 armor. Huge upgrade right off the bat. Purely in terms of HP, really. The attack speed's nice too, though. Get another meadow. And we are not quite in goblin camp spawning territory, but we're getting there. Alright, at this point, I'm going to start filling in the gaps. For the heals here, it doesn't really matter. Placing adjacent only seems to matter for the mountains and the rocks. Okay, let's get another road lantern there. And boom, there we go. We get our first mountain peak. Big resources for us. And our daily heal will put us right back to the top. It would be nice to get a treasure trove, I think is what they're called, something like that. The chest that we can open at the beginning of the day, a treasury, is that it? No. This is what we were trying to build towards, though. And why I wasn't going to place here, because I wanted to be able to put it here. But that's okay. Still checks out. Alright, we'll do that, and then we'll place a beacon there. Pretty solid. Need a ring. So it's of course pretty damn obvious how much easier this would all be if we just had access to all of these other items. And I don't know if maybe even these are items that you only unlock even in the full release of the game after... Oh wait, this is a better shield. Only after you unlock certain other things. No, that's not as good. That is not as good either. Go to planning mode so we can place a vampire mansion. Ooh, and we asked for a ring and we looks like we got a good one. 2 magic damage, 4% attack speed, 9% counter, 7% evasion. Not amazing stats in most regard, but just a lot of stats. I'm going to put a vampire set up there. In a spot where it's not too crowded. Let's get a better shield. And we have access to another beacon. Go ahead and pause that. I don't know about that overlap. Hopefully that's not too big of a deal. Alright. Try to spread the grove around. No way that ring is better than the ring I'm currently rocking. Check this weapon out, though. A mace. More damage by quite a bit, but also damage to all. Very good AoE damage. The enemies haven't started piling up yet, to where the AoE damage is more relevant than the single target, but that's still better than what I had. Here we go with a good heal. Unfortunately, our daytime hour was wasted. We didn't get a heal from that because we were already fully healed. Alright, another treasury. I'm just going to place it there. And I'm going to take a cemetery. Damn, we're really like consolidating there. I don't like that too much. Alright, double meadow. Huge resources for that. And I think it's doubled here. There we go. The battlefield is the card we were looking for. Last time we placed this too close and it looked like we only got a 19% counter. That's, I think, is better than the AoE. Happy to see an Oblivion card. And a good set of armor. We'll check that out in a second here. This is 3 HP, this is 2. So it's not, I mean, it's 50% better. Armor here, bit of an HP boost. We get a little bit of regen per second, 11% evasion, and 2 damage to all. Definitely still better. This weapon does way more damage, but we lose 19% counter. I'd like to keep the counter, I think. You know what? That's a lot of goblins. That's 3 goblins and a slime. We're going to Oblivion that. I think that might just be too much. It's not like we even have daylight right around the corner or anything. And just like that, we get a better weapon anyway. A dirk with 15 to 23 damage, 3 defense, and 9% evasion. And our first Chrono Crystal. And a good shield for once. Damage to all 4, 13 defense. Ooh, the evasion sucks. Yes, double Chrono Crystals, nice to see. I don't know if we're going to get any, like, amazing locations for this. Let's put one there. And I'll put one there. And if we happen to hit, you know, the start of a new day at the right time, we'll get more healing. Okay, do we want the vampirism? It's better regen and vampirism. I'm going to take that. We'll get that going next. So we're definitely good for another pass here, no doubt. Okay. High-level rings. I'm going to take that. What is this? Counter. Damage to all. I think it's close. I'm going to equip it, but I don't think it's that much better than what we currently have. And I'm looking ahead on the board right now to see if there's anything we want to Oblivion. I will take another battlefield, though. Start getting some of that scrap metal. Okay. I don't know if they overlap, so I'm just going to kind of place them a little bit separately. So this is kind of dangerous. We got a better shield here. Let's make sure we equip that. It's almost daytime, though. I think we can afford to kill them and then get the heal. Get another beacon. Get our nice HP boost. Like, that fight up there kind of scares me. We might pop that one. Gives me regen and evasion. My counter right now is only 11%. It's nice to have some counter. What's my evasion? You know, let's equip that one instead. Whoa, big armor though. Damage to all and counter. I lose basically all my regen, but I'm gonna take it. Go to the planning stage so I can drop these. Alright, later, nerd. Very carefully. Okay. This is a lot more damage. I'm gonna take it. Still looking to potentially Oblivion. Yeah, there's 4 of them now. Let's Oblivion here. Oh, it didn't count the Harpy. Okay, I was hoping it would, but it did not. Put another battlefield there. So now we've got 3 chests that we can open on the board. Alright, no super difficult fights for us, thankfully. And I'm going to try and surround this for the big treasure. Alright, let's see what this ring is. 13% vampirism, but I lose, once again, my only static regen. Alright, we're back up to nearly full. Let's pause there. Get ourselves a mountain. And a rock. We're up to 925 HP. This really the only places where I can put this? I put a grove here thinking I'd be able to build here, but I guess I can't. I'm going to hold on to it then. I don't think there's any point in overlapping. Maybe I get another grove and I get to place it somewhere else and then I get to use the blood grove. Oh, this is a mimic. I knew there were going to be mimics in this game. This is the first time we've ever killed one though. Alright, another 90 HP. Little bit of vampirism, decent counter. Nice. Let's get that. Here's our next treasure. And just free for us. That's not as good. I like what we have. Okay, the question is this weapon so much stronger than our current weapon that it's worth it to not have any of the special stats? And I think it is. Kind of the same thing for our shield. I think when you jump 2 levels, it's probably just the way it is. We're hitting hard now, though. Okay. Sure, we pause it so we can place our meadow. Daytime's coming up. I mean, a lot of this lower tier stuff is having a harder time hitting me. Let's get a lantern. Wherever it is that we might need one. That seems fine. We've got the HP, guys. We're over $1,000. Let's get our next treasure chest. Give me something good. I like having the vampires in the treasure chest fights because they're just kind of easy fights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How's this? So I lose 10 defense, but I gain 7% vampirism, 0.6 regen, and an 11% counter. That's probably better, but not by much, honestly. Is there anything that I need to Oblivion? I don't even know what this guy is. I'm kind of scared to fight him, if I'm being real. Let's just see if anything else spawns there. I don't know if 3 or 4 is the maximum number of enemies we can face. Another great set of armor here. We're up to pretty good stuff. We just need, I mean, we need a better weapon. A better ring, too. We lose the vampirism, but attack speed and evasion. I'll fight the next fight, but then we're going to stop on the planning stage again. We'll see what we get after this. The armor looks sick, but we lose too many stats. I don't know what this thing is here to fight, so I want to do it just out of curiosity's sake, but it might hurt the hell out of me. I'm going to do it, though. A flesh golem. So that's the thing, the blood groves, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to spawn. It's way stronger than these other enemies. It's pretty gross. Has a really slow attack speed, though. Oh, we're taking a beating from it. Oh, the evasion, though! Alright, that was awesome. Alright, let's go into planning mode. This is a way better weapon than the one we're using. It's equipped there. This is a way better armor as well. Let's equip that. And I probably can't justify any level 6 shield over a level 8 one. Alright. Let's get this mountain. We'll complete the circuit there. Get some sick treasures. We'll build here and here. Would have been nice to place this beforehand, but that's okay. I'll put it there. I'm not really seeing anything that I feel like I need to blow up yet. Okay, another vampire mansion. You know what? I'll put it here. This is kind of a safe spot for a vampire mansion. And it's going to let us fight a bunch of vampires back to back. We ended up spawning so many. I don't know if I want to... I might not want to place this on our campsite. I'll place it there, but I don't think I want to place that on the campsite. I'll put a skeleton there. And I will Oblivion this goblin area. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that also makes the Lich faster, and I don't really want to make the Lich faster. We have yet another vampire mansion. I'll just put one here. Could use a good shield. Double meadow. We've almost got another full surround here. One more meadow. Now what we could do, guys, is take all of our loot and head back. But I think we're going to go for one more run around. We are a lot stronger, I think, than the last time we did this. Alright, here's our meadow, the one we needed. Lots of materials. 1250 HP. 1268 HP. There's no way this stuff is better than what I'm currently rocking. One level lower ring. This might actually be better than the ring I'm currently using. I lose 4% attack speed and 3% evasion and 3 defense. You know what? I'll keep it. Alright, let's get our treasure chest. Wish me luck. Something good. Good shield, maybe? Nope. I don't like that my guy seems to be kind of switching targets here. Alright, nothing I can use. I don't really want to spawn more of those blood golem guys. We did get a better shield, it's what I asked for. But let's get something with some rarity on it. Switch to planning mode. I'm just going to drop these groves in the only 2 places where it says I can. Well, now as soon as I say that, I get another grove. This has way less defensive stats, which is probably... I think I'd rather have 11 defense over all the other stuff that's there. You know what, I'm going to put that there. And put that there. And we'll leave that out. Alright, show me what you got, Gabos. Very good versus AoE stuff. And we gain a little bit of HP, but maybe not worth it. Okay, okay. Big damage increase and some extra defenses for us. Puts our defenses up to 43. I'll stick with this, what we currently have, though they're pretty comparable. The attack speed for us might be more relevant. I'll keep what we have. Alright, and with the meadows here, Start surrounding this treasury with this grove. I'll put a grove here. In range of the vampire stuff. We have kind of a long way to go. The Lich is upon us. Yep, there he is. Oh no. Let's fight as much as we can, but we might just have to run away. We're stronger. Maybe we just try and take the fight. I mean, why not? What do we got to lose? I think we are a lot stronger than we were before. When we faced them last time. As long as we don't go into the fight with a lot of missing HP, I think we've got a shot. Let's see, where will we place yet another lantern? That it might do some good. That's a fine spot. $1,348 HP. Look at all the golems there. Man, cross your fingers, guys. I'm really hoping we can... Oh, what is this? A gargoyle? It's our first time fighting one of these. If it's a combination of a cemetery and a vampire mansion that produces them, I don't know. Damage to all will help me temporarily, but I think I might just rather have the defense 5. I don't know if that's right. So many resources. I'll just place this here. We've got a big fight coming up. Everything is hitting me so hard, and I heal so little. This gives me a massive attack speed buff. But I lose my 8% vampirism, which is only healing me by like 1 an attack. Alright, here we go. Harpy and Double Goblin. Another Chrono Crystal. I'm gonna put that there. It's almost daytime. Let's get yet another Chrono Crystal. Okay. Well, 3 appears to be the most tiles that I can affect. And I've already got coverage right there at the end, so I'm going to take that. Place a cemetery there. Alright. Getting some good loot here right at the end would be nice. I don't think any of this is going to help me now, though. I think the jig is up. We're going into the Lich. We're going to get... I think it's a... What is it? A 20 plus whatever the kitchen gives us? 20%? So we're not going into it in the best shape. I don't know. Let's just go. Wish me luck, guys. How is it possible? Shut up, we've got a score to settle. Nice. Oh, he's way stronger than he was last time. He's got more palaces, I guess. However that happens, I don't know. But I have no regen. He's just gonna hit me until I die. Damn. Can we build anything to progress this game? We can. The Herbalist Hut. The hands of the Herbalist always remember how to mix dried herbs and brew healing potions. Potions heal 4% of max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Unlocks the Swamp card, which we haven't had yet. Let's go ahead and put that down here. It's a miracle that we could find some fertile soil, and that we were able to save some seeds of precious healing herbs. But the real miracle is that all these healing poultices and balms still have any effect. Great work. We've already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It would be nice not to lose more to disease. These potions can also help you, of course. Take a bottle or 2 on your trip, and your chances of getting back unharmed will be much higher. So yeah, I mean, just having healing, definitely going to be huge for us, but I'm guessing spawns a mosquito. Healing effects are lethal. So our vampirism will hurt us in the swamp. And I guess maybe our HP regen? Oh, that sucks. I don't know if I like that. I would like to see what the mosquitoes do, though, so I might just go ahead and keep that. And we'll just switch it up. If we're not taking the Grove, then we don't want the Blood Grove. Heals 4% of HP, plus 2 each loop, up to 3 potions. So, I don't, you know, we can jump into another run. I've got time. So there we are at 2 of 3. But this is a huge advantage that we just didn't have in our last run. I mean, the ability to heal. If we could have healed up to full, maybe. I still think we wouldn't have beat the Lich, but man, it might have been close, you know? Get the meadow there. Start placing the rocks. Alright, an early treasury, which I'm going to place pretty much every time near the meadow for maximum regen. I think the regen just might be more important than the raw HP. I could be wrong, but I think in the long term, that's probably better. Alright, while I'm remembering to be careful, I will place that there. Let's get some spiders down. Make sure we place that before we get hit. Place these before we get hit. What does this give me? Evasion. Doesn't matter too much. Start building a cemetery that away. Won't spawn for 3 days anyhow. None of that particularly matters. Let's go ahead and get more spooters out here. Kind of would probably rather build them along the outside. That way I can save the inside areas for more important friendly buildings. I don't think I'm wrong in that. Build that there. Let's get a meadow here. Alright, first spider fight. And we crush him. Alright, this armor worse than the armor we're currently using. Double spider fight coming up. Don't like to see the evasion. Alright, no good loot yet. Switch to planning mode. And we take those. And yet another spider cocoon. I'm going to place this maybe here. Get some spiders overlapping. They're two moderately kind of harmless groups of enemies for us. We just want to be careful we don't put vampires there too, and then we get life-stealing stuff. Don't want that to happen. Let's keep building there. No rare loot at all yet. The treasure chest will almost certainly change that for us, though. And our first vampire, too. Okay. Alright, good armor. Massive upgrade for us. Good ring as well. And you know what? I'm actually going to place a vampire area right there. It's not going to let me fight any vampires this run, or this loop. But the spiders spawn so much that I don't really want to put vampires with them, because then we're just fighting tons of spiders and vampires. It might just be a little bit too early for that. Alright, let's make sure we give ourselves time to plan here. Try and surround the meadow. Surround the treasure with the meadow. Maybe we want to hold off on that until late. That way, when we surround, we'll get some better, like, more item appropriate, or level appropriate, like, gear. That's probably a good idea, now that I say it out loud. We'll surround it with everything but one, and then as we get later in the run, we'll just insta-surround it when we get our next meadow, and then we'll get maybe, like, a nice, like, boost in power, because I don't think I quite need that right now. Might want to save this location for a beacon. Kind of the same with that location. But this outside location I like for this. It's a really powerful spot. That's a 4 space. That's a little scary. I think evasion might be our best stat versus the boss. That's huge. Huge shield upgrade. And I say that because the boss attacks so slowly that every time it misses... Oh, what a massive upgrade for our weapon. Every time it misses, it totally... yeah, we're gonna pop that. That's 4 enemies. That might be a little bit too much too soon. Every time it misses, it takes so long for it to attack again that it gives us a lot of space, a lot of room to attack. So our first swamp... I'm gonna place that there. Spawns a mosquito, eh? I kind of hate this. I'm gonna put it there. Our gear's looking better, and we're starting to get scrap. We're healed up almost to full. Let's see what our treasure chest will give us. Sadly, nothing we can use. It's crazy. I'm more scared, I think, of the mosquitoes than I am of, like, the vampires. Alright, double meadow. Love to see that. Alright, so we'll put that there. No mosquito spawned yet. Alright, now we've got harpies. May as well let them start attacking us. Alright, double mountain. Vampire mansion. I'll put it here. It's pretty damn near the goblins. So goblin... Man, goblin vampire is a pretty dangerous combination because they attack so fast that giving them lifesteal with the vampires is pretty bad. I'm starting to understand, I think, some of the deeper levels of this game, which is great. because I was hoping to get there at some point. Let's put that here. So, vampire plus goblins, bad. But I'm wondering if they spawn anything different. Like some bigger goblins or different types of vampires or something. Because it's like they're mixing. Same thing with the spiders here. I definitely don't know if a vampire will spawn with the boss. That seems like real unfair if that happens. I'm going to put this here. A little off center. Nice evasion. I'll take that shield. Opted not to Oblivion the triple spider area. Glad we got some good stuff. We'll place that there. Place a beacon here. Let's keep it rolling. We need a lot of metal in order to make the blacksmith. Now this is a quadruple spider. This might have been worth oblivioning, but we're crushing them. So forget what I said. We'll take that. And we'll take that. We'll put this here. Just want as much daylight coverage as possible. Alright, there's a mosquito here for once. So the vampirism in the regen will hurt us. So let's hold off on it. Vampire plus mosquitoes. I wonder if they're hurting themselves from healing themselves. I think they are. So I think placing the swamp and the vampire together, like, really messes them up. So that's part of, like, the synergy that I'm starting to see. Swamps, put them next to all the vampires, and that'll straight up, like, they'll kill themselves. I don't know if I've thought up any other good combos, but I also see that goblins plus vampires is bad. I'm just gonna, like, bop those. Let's get those out of here, and I'll replace this shield. Oh, I was gonna do that after I fought these two mosquitoes. That's not what I meant to do. They're very evasive. Which makes sense. I'm swinging at mosquitoes. But they're very, like, flimsy. Okay. I like putting them here. The lantern will keep the spawning down, and the vampires will give them that Nambo status that I like. And by Nambo, I mean, like, not a combo. It's like a Magic the Gathering term. Or just probably just a card game term in general. Take the better armor. Slightly better armor. Happy to see another battlefield. Place that there. It's enemy level 5 right now, and we're using some what appears to be substandard gear. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this to see if I can get some good treasure. And we do. We lose a lot of HP, but we gain evasion. I think those stats are pretty comparable. As you can see there, we just evaded like 4 attacks. We evaded a lot of the damage there. I don't know if it was enough. I'm just going to take the higher tier stuff. Put that there. Put that there. Alright guys, I need good loot, because we're taking a beating. Health potion popped. When my life is in danger. Huh. So it just auto procs at a certain HP threshold. I don't know what that threshold is, but it did use it, though I did not ask it to. Okay. Let's get that. I don't see anything truly scary up ahead. Not that we have in Oblivion anyway. Okay, better item. Better weapon. Better armor. And yet another treasury. Let's get some more meadows. Yeah, that's a quadruple spider area, and I just got rid of my mace, which does damage to all. Let's pause it in case we get something we want. Man, we lose the regen. One of our only sources of regen. But the damage to all is going to be pretty damn relevant in this particular fight. As you can see. I think it did a lot there. And I think that's all of our potions. Alright, switch to planning. Yeah, I wonder if we might not just be done. And we want to take all these resources back with us. The Great Meadow spot. It's funny we did worse even though we had the potions. Put that there. Man, the thing is, can we make it around one more time? I think if we do, though, it'll spawn the Lich. I think, well, we've got one more wrap, I think. Let's see, how are we healed? We also got 2 more potions. Let's go for one more round. I might not place too much more stuff, though. We really need better gear. We're still using a tier 3 ring. I think it's a gamble, but it's not like a horrible gamble. I think it's pretty obvious we can go around one more time with relatively good odds. Probably better to place that one there. Alright, they're going to start hurting themselves from their lifesteal. We're going to wait till after we get out of the swamp, I think. This gives, well, I don't want the damage per second. Chrono crystals, let's put one there. Because these swamp battles, ugh. They're just hurting themselves, but their evasion is so gross. Let's get rid of our lifesteal. Okay, we got a lot of stuff there. I'll place that there. That there. Beacon, probably not too relevant, since I'm going to be leaving here. Yeah, that's way better. And then another cemetery, sure. Take that. God, we're getting beaten up. But retreating is better than dying. And our first ghost, we killed it, but barely. Let's get that there and hope to get some legit treasure. We did. We got an upgraded shield, a very good one. And then a worse weapon, sadly. I'll take the mountain, though. I'm gonna pop these goblins. Come on, treasure chest. No, attack. Yeah, I was about to say attack the harpy, please. Spawned a ghost. Damn. Okay. Gives us some more HP regen. I'll take that shield. This weapon does more damage, gives us... but it gives us vampirism and counter. I'm going to keep the one we have right now. But we might have to run. It just turned daytime. Damn you, ghost. Okay, we have another Oblivion. I think we can beat 3 spiders, honestly. But we're cutting it so close. I need time to heal. Let's get rid of those and then see how much we can heal before we get to the next fight. Not much. Man, so dangerous. He has rage. Charges after an ally dies. Ugh. Yeah, vampires plus goblins equals don't do that. Don't you ever do that. I know that now. Yeah, guys, I think we're out. I think if we don't retreat now, we're done. We're done for. I'll lose a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna keep a lot of stuff too. Better than dying. Another success. You've returned, and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world are gone. The path is empty again, and there's only darkness everywhere I look. Interesting. So technically, you remember that there are things you forgot. We should find a way to use it. I forgot to remember the things I wanted to remember not to forget. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy this place up. It's time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have all sorts of craftsmen, from cooks to an alchemist, but they all need a place to work. But we can't use the materials from around here. You turn away for a second from a branch or a stone you've just found and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survived your trip always look suitable for building. But these are just stones and splinters. How can you build something with them? Curious, eh? I noticed it with the fire you've made. The things you obtain somehow infect everything similar with stability. Only in small amounts, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden wall exist without constant supervision. Well, let's see if we can build anything. And we can! We can make the smithy. Ah, we've got options now, though. Alright, let's look at our options, because we can make one of 3 particular buildings. The smithy. There's always work for a blacksmith, apocalypse or not. Lets you start with your expedition with basic warrior's gear. I don't know if that's too relevant. We don't really take much damage in the beginning anyway. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp in the supply depot. If the supply depot is built. I don't have a supply depot, and I'm not going to be able to get one. So I'm losing out on a lot of value of the smithy because I just can't get that. The farm, however, farmers' crops are always a welcome sight on the dinner table. All empty tiles around the farm are transformed into gardens. After an expedition, it gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the ability to craft food if the supply depot is built. Unlocks the wheat fields card. So this one at least gives us a card, but once again, no supply depot equals no extra benefits. And then the gymnasium, a place where you learn how to read, write, and be polite to your teacher. Physical training takes priority. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits after killing monsters and expeditions. Unlocks the village card. To me, this seems like the best choice, and I'm going to go ahead and get one of those. So that's how it works. Instead of remembering something, you can just learn it again. That's a nice trick. There's no ill intent. Without education, one world would be left to the savages. You too could learn a few things, though. We could all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. Nah, I already know all I need to. Leave training to the kids. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Your first lesson, learn to like learning. That's a good lesson. That would make life easier for both of us. Agreed. So if we go to the expedition, we have a new card, the village. First they'll feed you, then they'll make you work. Heals 15% plus 5, or 15 plus 5. So not a percentage-based heal. HP upon entering gives you a quest. Oh, that sounds fun. Let's get rid of these damn swamps. I like the swamps paired with the vampire mansions. Yeah, I can't get more than 12 here. I don't know what changes that. I do want the village, though. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just kind of stuck with what we have. We'll confirm. And guys, whenever we come back, we'll try a new run with the village, I guess. Maybe we'll be able to beat the Lich. I hope we will. If we go back into buildings, can we upgrade anything? Because I would like to upgrade the Herbalist Hut. Oh wait, that's right. That's not how you do that. Duh. Let's go to Herbalist Hut, and can we upgrade? We cannot. We need a lot of materials to upgrade, and we have none of them. More potions, though, does sound good. What does upgrading the gymnasium give me? Bunch of stuff I can't honestly tell what it is. But it unlocks the suburbs card. Okay. Well, I can't tell what any of that stuff is, but I'm sure in the full release it'll all make sense. Guys, that's it for me today. My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.